What happens when a disgraced cop, a deadly gang, and a desperate young couple collide in a city fueled by betrayal and blood? Buckle up, because this story will drag you through chaos, heartbreak, and a final showdown you'll never forget. And trust me, you'll want to see how it ends. The story blasts open with two police cars racing after a stolen semi-truck. On the surface, it's packed with washing machines, but hidden inside, it's carrying a deadly shipment of smuggled drugs. Behind the wheel is Mia, navigating under the tense instructions of her boyfriend, Charlie. The chase is brutal, tearing through city streets, crashing cars, and forcing desperate decisions. With no other option, the police open fire. Inside the truck, Wes and Jimmy, their partners in crime, frantically toss washing machines into the street to slow down the pursuit. Amid the chaos, Officer Cortez is critically wounded, triggering a wave of fury from Vincent, the lead narcotics officer. But as the city reels from the bloody chase, a deeper story unfolds. Detective Walker, a disgraced former narcotics officer, reflects on the moment his life shattered. 2 years earlier, his corruption led to an undercover cop's death, a guilt he could never escape. Walking away from his career and family, Walker's only hope is to reconnect with his daughter. Buying a Christmas gift for her, he sees on the news that the district attorney dropped charges against mayoral candidate Lawrence Beaumont, a man he once helped. Walker calls his ex-wife, who coldly reminds him that gifts won't mend the years of betrayal. Meanwhile, his new rookie partner, Ellie, uncovers a disturbing scene of domestic violence. Against orders, she intervenes, leading to a near-deadly confrontation. Walker is furious, warning her that one wrong move could cost lives. If you crave stories that grab you by the throat and don't let go, hit subscribe now. Trust me, this one's going to leave you breathless. Meanwhile, tensions mount within Mia's crew. Wes, furious about the fallout from the heist, threatens to abandon the group. Charlie pleads with him, reminding him their desperate mission was to settle Mia's deadly debt with a triad boss named Sui, a debt that could cost them their lives if they fail. That night, Mia and Charlie meet Sui's brutal right-hand man, Ching, to deliver the stolen drugs, but something feels off. A van pulls up outside. Shots explode. Jimmy tries to warn Mia, but it's too late. The deal collapses into bloody chaos. Back at the crime scene, Walker and Ellie arrive to a slaughterhouse. CCTV footage reveals Mia holding a pistol, but the crime scene tells another story. No shell casings, no sign she fired. Instead, assault rifles were used. Someone else was behind the massacre. Walker follows the trail of blood to a deeper conspiracy. When Walker confronts Lawrence Beaumont, the mayoral candidate, the truth unravels even faster. Charlie, Lawrence's own son, was caught on camera in the botched drug deal. Lawrence begs Walker to protect him, threatening to expose Walker's old sins if he refuses. Trapped, Walker agrees, but the deal only pulls him deeper into darkness. Meanwhile, Sui's mother, Clarice, arrives in America after hearing of her son's murder. But instead of mourning, she demands revenge. Ching, now fearful for his own life, is ordered to find the killer, or die himself. As Walker digs deeper, he brutally interrogates a restaurant doorman who speaks only Cantonese. From the garbled translations, he hears a cryptic warning: demons and hockey masks. Realizing his old narcotics crew, Vincent, Jake, and Harold, are involved, Walker knows he's in over his head. At the hospital, Walker visits his old unit, where tensions boil over. Vincent demands justice for Cortez, but deep down, old betrayals churn between them. Later, Cortez's wife reveals Cortez's chilling final words before surgery. The five of them were in deep trouble and Walker had taken care of it. Flashbacks slice into Walker's mind. The undercover cop's death wasn't just an accident. Vincent coldly executed the man to protect their operation. Guilt crashes down, but it's too late to turn back. Meanwhile, Mia and Charlie plot their escape, forging new passports with the help of Mia's Uncle Raoul. But Triad enforcers tighten their noose. Ching, desperate to save himself, trades secrets to the highest bidder. The tension explodes when Triad gangsters ambush Lawrence's convoy, wiping out his security team and kidnapping him. Now, Clarice has the mayoral candidate, and she's coming for Charlie next. Walker finds Raul and strong-arms him into helping lure Mia out of hiding. Using a fake text, he tracks Mia to a crowded nightclub, but he's not the only one hunting her. Vincent, Jake, and Harold close in, guns drawn. Suddenly, Triad assassins, tipped off by Wes, storm the club. Gunfire rips through the building. Walker fights off killers with brutal efficiency, while Mia and Charlie desperately fight for survival. As the shootout escalates, Raul sacrifices himself to save Mia. Jimmy is killed. Walker grabs Mia and Charlie and makes a daring escape, bullets trailing them into the night. But the violence is far from over. Triad leaders and corrupt cops clash across the city. Ellie finally learns the full truth. Walker's old team killed Sui, and Charlie was framed. She rushes to warn Walker, but time is running out. Meanwhile, Vincent tries to pin everything on Mia and Charlie to save himself. In the hospital, Ellie faces Ching in a bloody showdown. Despite getting wounded, she arrests him, forcing a confession that shatters everything. It was Ching who betrayed his own family for power. Clarice has been hunting the wrong people all along. Meanwhile, Walker, Charlie, and Mia retreat to Walker's isolated lakeside cabin, hoping to vanish. But Walker unknowingly tips off Clarice, who now controls Lawrence's phone. As night falls, an army of Triad gunmen descends upon the cabin. What follows is a savage, all-out war. Walker, Mia, and Charlie fight desperately, defending the cabin with everything they have. Walker battles the Triad enforcer in a savage hand-to-hand fight, finally ending it with a harpoon through the heart. But exhaustion sets in, and more enemies close in. Clarice captures Charlie and Mia, forcing a broken Lawrence to confront his son. She hands him a gun and demands he kill the one thing Charlie loves most. As Charlie begs his father to kill him instead, Ellie bursts onto the scene, revealing the horrifying truth. Ching orchestrated everything. Ching, full of hatred, admits his betrayal. In the chaos, Jake grabs a gun, shoots Lawrence, and chaos erupts. As Lawrence dies, he forgives Charlie with his last breath. Walker regains consciousness and unleashes a final assault, mowing down Triad enforcers. Clarice is accidentally shot by Ching. Ching is then gunned down by Vincent, who is trying to cover his tracks. In the final moments, Charlie kills Jake to avenge his father. Vincent flees with the stolen drugs, but Walker chases him onto a train. In a brutal final confrontation, Walker guns Vincent down, ending the bloody legacy once and for all. In the aftermath, Mia and Charlie, armed with fake passports, disappear into the horizon, free at last from the nightmare. Walker, burdened by guilt, turns himself into Ellie, finally facing justice for his sins. He looks her in the eye and says, "You're a good cop. Do what you have to do." And if you loved this intense breakdown and want more epic crime stories like this, hit that subscribe button now. You don't want to miss what's coming next.